It was a Blue Monday, and then Disney said, drop the Mando and Grogu teaser trailer. Dude, that thing was freaking wild. Let's talk about it. Hello everyone, welcome to Digital Charcuterie. My name is James. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're looking forward to The Mandalorian and Grogu and all Star Wars, just hit that subscribe button. I talk about it, discuss it, and break it down with you all the time right here on the channel. Today, I just want to talk about this trailer that dropped, the teaser trailer, if you will, that dropped. I thought it was pretty rad. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let's just talk about it. Here we go, Star Wars fans. We finally got the teaser trailer for The Mandalorian and Grogu. And I'm calling it a teaser trailer because that's what we got, a little tease. And holy crap, this thing is packed and loaded. Look, I know we've been waiting forever for Star Wars movies to actually come back to the theaters. I talk about it all the time on the Rebelscom podcast. Just bring them back to the theater. Jon Favreau's back directing. Ludwig Göransson is back as the composer for The Mandalorian after taking season 3 off, back for the theatrical release of this film. And the movie was shot for IMAX. That's super exciting. Cannot wait. Let's get right into this trailer now. And this thing came out of nowhere. Last week we heard rumors it was going to drop. And then, of course, that whole Jimmy Kimmel thing came up and we didn't get a trailer at all, which is whatever. We didn't get a trailer, though, Monday morning. Why not? Let's start the week off on a high point. But not only that, StarWars.com has an official article about the details for this movie. It confirms a bunch of rumors that have been floating around since last year. So yeah, this is the real deal, and it's time to go full Chewie mode here. In case you're still catching up, this is not Mando Season 4. No. Favreau and Filoni were originally developing Season 4 for Disney+, but then KK and co. was like, nah, dude, we need Star Wars back in the theaters. So instead, they took a lot of those Season 4 storylines and blew them up into a movie, which honestly, to me, is kind of smart. And if you don't think it's smart, look at the box office returns for Moana 2, which started as a series, and then they made a $1 billion movie. Okay, so the first big jaw-dropping moment is, of course, the confirmation of the Razor Crest's return. Somehow, the Razor Crest returned. That's right, the frickin' Razor Crest is officially back. Everybody remembers that moment from Season 2 when it got nuked. Gone, dust, PTSD for all of us. And yet, here it is again. This is a new, modified, updated version of the Razor Crest. Yellow stripes, updated plating, and honestly, it just looks newer. It's not the same ship, I don't think. It's either a rebuilt version of a totally new Razor Crest model. Think of it like when Luke brags about his T-16 back in A New Hope. Ships have model years, man. This could be Din getting hooked up with a fresh version, and it makes sense because let's be real, the N1 Starfighter was cool. One of my faves. But not exactly great for bounty hunting. Where do you put the carbonite blocks? Where does Grogu sleep? Razor Crest is home. And if it's a chance to bring Pelimato back, do it. I want to see those pit droids in action again. And R5 is there now. And yes, of course, we see a Delphi base once again with Zeb Orrelios. We get him back. The big purple boy is back, and he looks badass in this trailer. Just beat him up, chew him up, spit him up. He's not just going to be a cameo, but legit fighting alongside Carson Teva. I hope. And of course, the New Republic. I love that he's rocking his ceremonial weapon too, straight from Rebels. This is a deep cut. Now let's talk about Sigourney Weaver, of course, possibly playing a character named Bishop. The rumor is she hires Din for a high-risk mission, go after Road to the Hutt, Jabba's son. Clone Wars fans know him as Stinky, the baby Anakin carried around in that 2008 movie. But here, he's grown-up gladiator style, voiced by Jeremy Allen White. Dude looks ripped. We're talking the first ever buff Hutt in canon. Bro. This trailer literally shows him flexing in some kind of arena pit. And the creatures, oh my gosh. These are Star Wars creatures to the nines. The Amanda make their live-action debut. They're the long-limbed, creepy things from Legends. And here, they look straight out of a nightmare. There's also an Iktachi, the same species as Jedi Master Saisi Tin. And then you catch a glimpse of what looks like Mentelian Savrip. One of those hollow chest monsters from the Jarek board. If you're like me and you grew up pausing VHS tapes trying to ID those background aliens, this is heaven. The droids though, holy moly, we got like these souped up, super armor, new battle droids. I love battle droids and these things look insane. They're massive, gladiator-sized droids, not pit droids, not battle droids, but straight-up Colossuses built for the arena. You know, Hasbro's already working on a Black Series version of those things. They're going to cost Andrew Fantasia $50+ million each. And of course, we get the Grogu moments. He's peeking through the scopes, pressing buttons, doing the good shot baby thing with Din. Disney knows exactly how to sell this movie. Double down on Grogu being adorable, while also hinting that he's growing as a Mandalorian apprentice. The whole Din Grogu thing isn't just a throwaway. This movie is going to explore that dynamic. Remember, Grogu chose Mando over Luke. He's using the Force, but he's not a Jedi. That creates tension. Who teaches him? How far does Din let him go? This movie's going to dig into all of that. There's so many blink and you'll miss it shots too. AT-ATs falling over cliffs. That looks amazing. Patrick Ewing's flying overhead. And Zellen's tinkering around once again. Always great to see them on the screen. I don't care what anybody says. And of course, that Adventure Pulp logo reveal at the end, totally unexpected fun. Like out of nowhere. The music in this whole thing kind of threw me off too. I'm like, whoa, they're not going with the traditional Mando sound. It's a little bit different. They're definitely going more of that pop vibe. And I'm kind of digging it, you know? The whole point is to signal that this is a big adventure for Star Wars. Indiana Jones in space with blasters and force powers. One more thing that gets overlooked, the Imperials in this trailer, they're fractured. We don't see a leader figure like Thrawn or anybody lurking around at all. We've heard rumors of a new villain played by Johnny Coyne, but who knows how far that's going to stretch out. This tells me that Favreau's planting seeds. He's showing us the messy in-between stage, and not yet the First Order, but all these smaller Imperial factions with different agendas. Some want to revive CVP, some want their own power. That chaos about all of that is what really makes this time period so intriguing. All I know is next May, Star Wars comes back to the theaters. Ludwig Göransson is back to score. Favreau directing, one of my favorite directors of all time. If you know me, you know Swingers, and especially made two of my favorite movies of all time. Grogu's on the big screen. Can't miss. You can't miss. I don't care what anyone says. Star Wars just hits differently when you're sitting in a theater watching it. You might not always like it. You might not always love it, but you always look forward to going to seeing it for that experience. I hope we get a crawl, but you know the sound mix will be amazing. Fan reactions. It's just such a thrill. I just cannot wait to see this movie. The whole thing looks spectacular. The effects, the creatures, the world. It looks like Star Wars is back, and it just looks like a freaking good time. And that's really what you want from Star Wars at the end of the day.
Impressive.
Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. You like this teaser trailer? Are you calling it a teaser trailer or just a trailer? Let me know your thoughts. Again, comments down below. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate your time. Hit the like button and subscribe button. And until next time, may the force of others be with you.